Hello and welcome to the Inbetween Podcast. This week sponsored by Ask Jeeves.
Yes, if anyone remembers, Ask Jeeves.
Not officially, of course. Just made up.
It's just a prank.
It's just a prank, bro.
But you were asking before, does it even exist?
Yeah, I don't know.
When we were inputting our insert meme here,
we were looking up our Chinese zodiac signs because it's the Chinese New Year. Ask Jeeves still exists.
Yeah, but does it work?
Yes, let me type in.
Peter. Oh, okay, yeah. Peter Morgan.
Peter Molyneux.
Ooh, that's slow.
Oh my god, that took 5 seconds. Yeah, still works. Can I wait? If I get it, well, I can go to answers or videos. How do I get to images? Does Ask Jeeves have images or not?
Well, you just ask it questions. Ask it a question. What?
How do I get to images on Ask Jeeves?
Wait, we've already tangerine off.
Oh my god, it takes so long. No, I don't think it has images then. Maybe it's ask.com. Wait, Ask Jeeves just ask.com now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to Jeeves. That was a great...
So, if you don't know, it's the Chinese zodiac year's coming up. We got Year of the Dog.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tony is a dog.
I am
if
a
you're
dog.
looking for famous people who are dogs, we got Tony Tones RT, who is...
We've got Michael...
No.
I'm on this side.
Don't.
We got Michael Jackson.
Lean back slightly.
Oh, shit.
See the top of his head. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, Justin Bieber's older than me.
I'm Justin Bieber,
Really?
bitch.
I didn't realise
Was there a song by Gunther is I'm not Justin Bieber, bitch?
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
But apparently, if you're a dog, you're loyal and honest,
But
which I
wasn't
thought was quite good.
Wasn't Winston Churchill and Michael Jackson a dog? Yes.
Donald Trump is as well.
And Mother Teresa. And Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
What?
Apparently,
and Madonna.
I am a pig.
And Steven
So I
Spielberg.
was born the next year.
Oh, you're Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
So I'm Trump and you're
Ronald Reagan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hugh Laurie,
okay.
brackets Dr. House, as Americans know him.
Yeah. We know him properly because he's born here.
But apparently you have lucky numbers and unlucky numbers. I didn't know this.
My unlucky numbers are 1, 6, and 7. What, you only got 2?
I have 1 and 6. So apparently you can go east and south, but you can't go southeast.
I can run the whole world.
Yeah. And your unlucky colours are blue, white, and gold.
I just realised lucky flowers.
I like the number 7 though.
I love 7 and 6 are really good numbers.
Yeah.
Because seven's actually a really good prime.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise it was lucky flowers.
Lucky flower. What am I lucky? Because I
don't like either of those.
Yeah, Tony's like the dog, and I was like, he's loyal and he's honest, and I was like, yeah. That I'd agree with that.
Really?
And then I got the fucking pig, and I was like, okay, I get it, I'm a pig. But it was like, you are compassionate and generous. So I was like, right, this is bullshit. I am not compassionate nor generous. Apart from the other day.
I wouldn't say I'm loyal. What do you mean the other day?
I do like tiny good deeds, like. I was like playing World of Warcraft and a guy comes up to me and he'll go like, oh, I need 100 gold to buy this flying mount. And I'll go, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Me and Dave were playing Fortnite and he was playing like Squads Phil and he met this guy called Eden who was like this 11-year-old kid and he'd never won a Fortnite game. So we're like, we got to help this kid get his first win.
That's fair.
But apart from that, I'm pretty much an arsehole 24/7. So
but
I don't think it's quite that
I don't think I'm that loyal though.
Have I missed something? No, we just started. Martin's in the chat. Hello, Martin. Oh, Martin, you're a dog as well, actually. I think, yeah, because you're 1994, right?
When is he? Born in 94?
Does the date matter? Or is it
I think only matters because the Chinese year is different to our years. Well, I say our years, Christian years.
Know. I'm gonna assume that Martin's a dog.
I would assume mine is also a dog.
Year of the dog. Anyway. I should probably actually get on with the podcast instead of looking up which year of the dog. So what have you been playing this week? Anything interesting?
Well, I've been messing around with obviously I've been playing Guild Wars and the Year of the Dog event has happened.
Oh, there's a Year of the Dog event
which is the shittest event.
On like Overwatch and Fortnite and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but other than that, I've been really going ham on trying to get the Minecraft stuff for the YouTube working. What I've been mainly focusing on this past week. And I've been looking at config files like 24/7, I would say, for the past couple of days. I wouldn't recommend it.
I was thinking that you should, like you have your tech tree, you should mod that into Minecraft.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. That's what's taken so fucking long. At the moment, I've got it. I don't know if you know this, but I always...
Are you going to copy like the layout of the Minecraft achievement system? Like, I like that look, and then turn it into some sort of tech tree.
Yeah, you haven't seen the new one, but it's not called achievements anymore. It's called the advancements. It looks way more like a tech tree, and there's mod packs that actually do what you're saying. But yes, I am going to do something like that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I actually really hate how quickly you can get to the bottom, like to bedrock in Minecraft. And I found a mod that makes it so I can make it so I can add like strata, like different layers of like stone. And I found another mod made it so I could change it so each stone had different mining levels. So I've made it so you have to first mine granite, then go to stone, andesite, limestone, and diorite, and you have to get to diamonds to be able to mine the bottom layer.
Yeah.
So I've done that. I've got the tech tree for mining.
So are you going to build your own mod and then you're going to make a YouTube Let's Play out of it, basically?
I'm also need to make that map.
Is that
lock
what you're
the
doing?
map. Yeah, I'm making locking the map so you can only load up that map. I can't share the mod pack though because I don't think I have permission for like loads of the mods and like textures and stuff.
I was thinking about doing a video recently. I was thinking about like when you believe a game is complete. Like, is it the start, the end? Is there like achievements and stuff like that? But I was like, I really like videos where there's visual props where people put in the effort to do that, and I was like, I need to like get a camera or something to do that.
I personally
because my phone camera's too bad. I think because it's like a 4S.
Yeah. And I was gonna say I personally, for me, like I like the ones where they show graphically on screen, like even if it's even if it's basic, like it's just like you pointing. I really
appreciate production value. Like I appreciate putting graphics in that show stuff, or like a physical prop of like writing things down or stuff like that.
There's one thing I don't like is B-roll. That actually, because
I like B-roll,
and it's fine. But for me, I can't. I remember stuff visually. So if you just have B-roll on there, everything just gets merged together in my head. Like memory-wise, if you only have specific images that only show what you're talking about, I can easily remember.
Like for example, if you're like Linus Tech Tips and you're showing off a new graphics card,
having B-roll for you recording.
B-roll
absolutely, that's fine. That's fine because he's like, because he puts on when he's talking about the performance and like how it works. That's fine. That's like B-roll specifically for what he's talking about.
Right.
I'm talking about like. I'm going to do an example of someone I actually watched. I'm subscribed to a person who just talks about anime. I don't watch anime that much, but I don't watch anime.
You just exposed yourself. Tony exposed Weeaboo.
Yeah, I've never denied. You've seen my wish list. But anyway, it's the same. In the same way, I don't watch films, but I watch like loads of people reviewing films. It's kind of weird. Anyway,
I saw a new game coming out. It was like anime titties water gunfights. It was coming to PC.
I need to get that.
I don't remember what it's called, but apparently it's coming to PC.
I need to get that on my wish list.
And I immediately watched it because it was linked on like the games I did. And I was like, "Whoa, time to clear my history." I don't.
Really? Okay.
And it was like crazy fan service.
The video I watched was like they were saying like if they were rewrite Sword Art Online because it's like really popular anime, but like load of I guess people who watch a lot of anime don't really like it.
Right.
And he was like, if I was to rewrite it, what would I do? But I
think it's a cool idea that it's like a holodeck kind of Matrixy
apparently
going inside a video game, just done really
apparently the person who writes it doesn't know have any idea about video games.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's bad. But anyway, he put just like lots of B-roll of like the thing he wanted to change sort of, but like he didn't like pause the video like, oh, I want to change this specific part. Yeah, I mean, to his credit, he did add like little bits, like photoshopping in
like
the
annotations.
Yeah, he added like little images of like what he wanted to add, but like majority of it was just playing like the first episode of it in the background or something. It's like, I'd rather you just pause the video and like just had a screenshot of like and Photoshop of what you wanted to do at this scene, and it would make me remember because I don't remember most of the video because it was just all one big blur B-roll.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that today, Martin, about the Warcraft 3 announcement coming up. Yeah, that's later on. I think.
Yeah, we're just tangerining it right now.
Yeah, well, it's later on in the podcast. It's let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 topics, and then we'll go on to the Blizzard stuff. But we'll get on. So, do you have a time scale of when you're gonna upload your first video? Is it going to be this year?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be this year.
I'll hold you to that. If we get to 2019 and there's no Tones and RT Minecraft
I'm
gonna be fucking pissed.
I'm legitimately going really ham on this bit. I've got to do the tech tree, and I'm having problems like trying to figure out how to do the map because I've got finite. I've got infinite water only in specific biomes, so only rivers will have. So the idea is like you can't just make infinite water pools in the desert. But I don't know how to make a map with modded Minecraft that will do that. So, but no, I'm actually going ham with it though.
Anyway, Fortnite. This is what I've been playing. I've been playing World of Warcraft as well. Because I have to fucking grind the Argosyn Reach rep to unlock the Void Elf allied race. I still have to grind that because I stopped playing at like the start of Argus. I just got exalted with the Light Forged people, the Space Cows, Paladins, and now I have to get the Void Elves on my side basically. And so I can make a Void Elf, because everyone's making fucking Void Elves and I can't because it's the only allied race I haven't unlocked because they're the hardest to get the rep with.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got all the other ones?
Yeah, the other ones are super easy to get.
Oh, okay. I thought they would all be super hard for some reason.
No, it's basically like the Horde ones are like you have to get rep with the High Mountain Tribe and what's the other one? It's the Nightborn. So that's stuff that came before Argus. So that's stuff people have already done. But then the Alliance allied races are stuff that are the brand new reputation races that came with the Argus.
You haven't done
so this is stuff that I think most people have. Autistic Reach, Martin said. Yeah, okay. And
okay.
Basically
we get banned for that.
Not today.
Tomorrow.
The terms of service for Twitch get updated tomorrow. So.
How does that work though? Because I don't. Is that technically going after like someone's character? I don't know. I don't
know if you can joke about autism after February 19th.
No, that seems pretty.
Where the Twitch cuts down on those bullies on Twitch.tv.
It makes me miss VidMe even more. I really do. I know they didn't have streaming, but I just miss VidMe.
And we all miss VidMe. And by all of us, I mean just me and you, because no one was using the site.
No. I actually, like, honestly, like, they were doing, like, it was, like, almost, like, it was the Discord of videos.
Yeah, but basically, there's only, like, one zone that gives you rep for the, it's, like, Macri. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Macri or Macri.
How's it spelled?
It's, like, Macree.
I
always call it McCree because it's like the other Blizzard game, Overwatch.
I would have assumed it was McCree as well.
And then there's like half of Crocon, I think it's called. Is like you can also get Argosyn Reach stuff, but it's mostly like the Lightforge ones. That's way easier to get. I was lucky though that when I came back, that there was a World Quest event where you get double rep gains from World Quest, and also Dark Moon Fair was on, which means I can get the carousel buff, and that kind of pushed me way, way, way further. All I can really do at the moment is the dailies, kill rares, because those give you XP.
Yeah.
And then I can, there's quests you can get which give you rep from the your class hall. And you can also, if you bonus roll any rep, you can get a rep token from any faction. So if you get 200%, you get a guaranteed bonus roll basically.
That's cool.
And you could bonus roll into like one of the new reps. Also, you can do invasions. Invasions have a chance. They either give you like AP, gear, or like rep as well. So you always want to do like the invasions and the greater invasions. And then I started fucking pet battling now because there's pet battle dailies.
You're playing Pokemon.
I can't do them, so I've actually had to start leveling up Pokemon now.
To do the dailies.
Because I want to do the rep dailies for the Pokemon battles.
Okay.
So I've just been like flying around fucking Ogrim, flying around like the Barons, like fighting level 1 snakes, trying to level up. And like capturing.
I can't believe they added Pokemon to World.
They've added it since Mr. Pandaria.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to me.
It was like 2013, I think. So it's like
was it really
5 years ago. Cataclysm was 2011.
Yeah.
I think Panda was like 2013.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2014 maybe. I'm not sure.
Warbirds
of Donasus was like 2015, I think.
Yeah.
And then Legion's like 2016.
Yeah.
And then BFA is coming this year, so it's 2018. But moving on, I've been playing Fortnite. So Fortnite put out basically a dev plan. They said, hey, this is everything we plan to do for Fortnite. So they say they want to address the serviceability issues. They've had some issues with they didn't expect as many people to be playing. They've had to make more back-end servers basically to deal with the stress, because there was like huge problems with friends functionality. You couldn't squad up, you couldn't invite people. They want to make a solid 20 hertz refresh on the servers to stop, to optimize the network code. And when it released, it was 30 FPS on consoles. They've made it so you can have a 60 FPS mode on the Xbox Pro, the PS4 Pro.
So like an option if you got the better version.
They're creating West Coast and Brazilian servers to kind of split up America so you don't get bad ping. They've also got art, so they saw like this glider's definitely coming for Chinese New Year. They've just released 2 new skins, and I'm waiting for this dragon glider to drop so I can get it. I think this
Elon Musk outfit.
The Elon Musk outfit, yeah, that's coming. We'll look at that. Someone like submitted on Reddit. They were like, "Oh, the unicorn skin should have a unicorn pickaxe," and they're like, "Oh, that's cool. We'll make that then." They've also updated like the party animal. They've added like custom splashing effects to it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They've done some social shit that's really annoying. I don't like it. It just pops up and goes, #squads. Are you playing with somebody else? I'm like, yeah, I'm playing with duos. Fuck off.
That sounds annoying, yeah.
Oh, so audio. Basically, they were like, audio, so we're going to make it so it's easier to tell if someone's above you or below you. So it's no longer tied to your camera, it's tied to your character. And I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool change. And then they released patch 2.5 and they completely broke the fucking game. It's actually almost unplayable.
Really?
At the point where it is. Because they added impulse grenades, right?
Yeah.
So they added these, I'll show you the video. I think it's got a little bit of sound. But you throw them, they don't do damage, but they do like a knockback.
That's crazy.
And it's on you and them, so you can knock people away. You can knock friendlies, you can knock allies, you can knock yourself.
Yeah.
So you can do like a lot of crazy plays with it. They also added these shrines to the map. Similar to like the Christmas trees they had for the Christmas event.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they'll have like loot inside them. And everyone was like, oh, it's the Chinese New Year, basically. Event, and they're gonna add the glider and the skins and stuff. Like they've added the Wukong skin, which is like the from the Chinese tale, like the Monkey King.
Yeah.
Yeah, they added this, and there were so many bugs. I can't tell you how many. But the sound's completely broken.
So they rushed it for the time of the year. Basically.
Yeah, I think they kind of rushed this, and I know they've been really good to Epic's been really good to people in the past, and they've fucked up some patches, and people are like, oh, okay. But they literally said, in their state of development, which I think are closed, but they literally said, we don't ever want to release a patch with bugs in it again. That's like our goal. Which I understand, because they were like, we shipped version 2.3.0 with significant bugs, and I was like, okay, they've said this, we will not release a patch if it's unacceptable. And then they literally released like one of the most broken patches I've ever seen.
It's a tricky one though with festivals though.
But there's some like crazy stuff in this. There's like random giant heads will appear in the sky, and it's like Attack on Titan. These giant heads, like it's super. If you look inside buildings, they'll be randomly flickering.
That's crazy.
Sound's completely broken. Like my sound will be delayed by like a couple of seconds.
So
I went like forward in time at some point. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like fucking Barry Allen in The Flash, and I was like going forwards in time, and I was like, what the hell is happening? So yeah.
Why is there a weeping angel holding a crossbow, by the way?
That's one of the skins.
That's really creepy.
Yeah, that's what as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's the fucking weeping angel from Doctor Who.
What the hell?
They added the crossbow weapon.
That's like if someone ever made like a race for like an MMO and it like a weeping angel one, that's what it would look like.
Yeah,
that's
like
really creepy.
Gargoyle race.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but it's still really creepy.
Anyway, but yeah, basically, I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that I'd be less disappointed if they didn't say we will not ship a patch with significant bugs, and then they broke the shit out of the game to a point where I would prefer if they rolled back to a previous patch.
The problem is that they'll remove the festival stuff, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the reason why it's rushed.
But basically, they said patch 3.0 is coming late next week, they said. So that's hopefully going to fix it, because, of course, we have Season 2 Battle Pass ending. We're going to get Season 3 Battle Pass, which people are quite hyped for. I did manage to finish my season pass, so I've got the Black Knight skin.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. I actually had loads of time left. I just played it so much that I was like, oh, I don't need to worry about this.
You do play it ridiculous amount.
Yeah, I play it like religiously. I put too much time
to be
into
fair,
this game.
it's a good game.
It's really fun. It's like,
Until
my brother's asking me, like, my birthday's coming up. He's like, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, I don't really want to get any games right now because I know that if I get one, there's a high chance I just won't play it because I already have so many games in my Steam library and I'm already just playing free-to-play
games. You want
games.
some board games?
I don't see people enough to play
I
board
guess,
games.
that's true.
I have to think about it. Anyway, so that was what I've been playing, and that's Fortnite news. But let's do some quick topics.
Quick maths.
So we can move on to this Warcraft 3 for Martin if he's still here. Don't know if he is, but Discord now is a spell checker, which is like a quick topic. But apparently only on Windows 10, you said.
And Mac. So
And Mac.
they were able to do it for Mac, Windows 10. They weren't able to do it for Windows 8 and 7. From what it was kind of worded really weirdly, is why I didn't pick on it. Because like, the thing you sent me says it, and I was like, I didn't read it properly because it's weirdly put.
Yeah, but that's just a small topic. Discord now is spell checker. If you spell something
Yeah.
wrong, it'll put a red line under it. You can spell check it. It works on Windows 10, which is why I could use it. But you said it doesn't work if you don't have Windows 10 or a Mac.
Yeah, everything else that was in the update is for everyone. As far as I can tell. But not the spell check, like the GIFs.
GIFs loading without hovering over them, which you can turn off. In the options.
I turned off because I don't like it. I like being able to just hover over it.
I like it.
I like it. I don't know, because it annoys me sometimes when the GIF just like keeps running and I'm not. I don't know. Not what I want. But I can understand.
Elon Musk has been going crazy recently.
About a year ago, Elon Musk was sitting in traffic in Los Angeles and thought about how cool it would be if he built a tunnel under the city. So he built a tunnel under the city, and then he started selling hats for his tunnel. 50,000 hats later, he got bored with hats and switched the hats out for flamethrowers.
They're not
he sold
flamethrowers.
20,000 of those, and then 5 days later, he tied his car up to the most powerful rocket ever made and shot it into fucking space. And then the rocket landed itself.
Do we have the conspiracy?
I don't know. I don't have it set up, but what's the conspiracy thing?
I saw like a video like flat earthers are like, Elon Musk's a part of the elite now.
Oh,
it's
he's against he's the conspiracy of covering up the Earth is flat. With
I don't know
live stream in space.
I don't know if you know this.
Hang on.
Get it up and I'll say what.
Conspiracy theory.
So flat earthers were like, we need to make it so like the space industry is not owned by the governments because they're causing the problems.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, oh, Elon, the first person to like properly put like something big into space, just a private company, like launched with their own rocket, their own satellite, their own everything, right? And they're like, no, you can't trust Elon. He showed a spherical Earth. You can't trust them.
Yeah, here we go. Here's a picture of the Earth.
So this is what should. Well, that's a little bit wrong actually.
Is it?
It's meant to be. It's more like that.
Okay.
That one's.
I don't want to put up false information about how flat the Earth is.
Yeah, you're creating a straw man.
I mean, come on.
You're creating a straw man of what flat earthers believe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're still. Yeah. So basically, they believe that the whole outer rim is Antarctica.
Wait. So if you go in any direction, you'll.
Well, to be fair, that still technically works geometrically.
Yeah.
So that is fine. What they're saying is fine, just all the other evidence doesn't match. But yeah.
But can't you go past Antarctica by going like around it in the spherical Earth?
You should be able to, yes. And no one's been able to do that. Also, for this to work, gravity must not be real.
Yeah. And
the other planets must. I don't understand what they think about other planets, but that's
Musk
beside the point.
He's a real life supervillain. Man, I think of him more like an Iron Man. You don't think he's like a Tony Stark character?
He's still like a Tony Stark character who accidentally becomes a villain, but he's trying his best to be a
I don't think we're going to have a conspiracy theory this week. So your conspiracy theory is that Elon Musk faked his live stream from space in order to make the flat earthers.
So the flat earthers, some of them have actually, or some I don't know if people trolling, but someone's actually purposely made a Photoshop version of like the real, because there's like the real shot of like the Earth in the background and the car. Someone's put a Photoshop version of the car to go, oh look, it's all photoshopped. And it's like that's not the real image. And then the flat earthers are believing.
We can have a look because he live streamed the entire thing on YouTube, so you can watch like the.
It's crazy.
You can watch like the entire thing going off. Where's the? There it is.
Yeah, that's not photoshopped.
That Earth doesn't look flat to me.
That's because it's not. But there, apparently, Elon Musk is now as bad as the government.
I watched this live. I think it was like
yeah.
There was like 2 million people watching it live. It was
there were people
crazy.
screaming the whole way through, and then like, oh my god. No, it was crazy. I didn't watch it live.
I feel sorry for the man who's in this suit who has to just fly through space eternally.
What,
Don't panic!
Space Stig.
Yeah. The space, I feel so. The conspiracy theory. I think the space Stig may not be a real person.
Really?
I think it may just be a prop.
Why did Elon put "Don't
Why's he
panic"
got
on the screen?
tinfoil all over his?
I think it's to reflect the
Nah.
It's not tinfoil.
It's tinfoil.
No, it reflects the.
It's the tinfoil hat I put on when I believe that the Earth is flat.
In space you can't like in the atmosphere like you get rid of heat by air and evaporation, but you can't do that in space. You have to reflect it and radiate it basically, so it reflects most of it using that.
You know more about this than me from your physics.
Yes, I
Your
do. I took astrophysics to know more about this, so
I'm not going to argue about the tinfoil.
Tinfoil. Can I just say though, I'm really confused what's going to happen to the car though, because I'm 100% sure it will start.
Aliens are going to find it and they're going to be like,
no. If you send normal,
this is a normal. I'm going to take the Stig out and they're going to cut them apart and be like, I can't believe this is what humans are.
Yeah.
Or they're going to be like, I can't believe this is what aliens are.
Well, it's better than thinking us that we're all naked all the time though from the Voyager probes.
Every time I imagine aliens, I always imagine them as like, you know, the
grey alien,
the Roswell.
Yeah.
Dave, I was telling you, Dave believes conspiracy theories. He actually believes that Roswell covered up an alien landing.
Well, as I said, it was a alien air balloon.
That's because Dave,
pretending to be.
Dave is wrong thing.
You realize he's gonna watch this though, right?
I know.
You want to tell him this?
I'm baiting him to leave a comment.
Okay.
Because Dave is a conspiracy theory.
He's also good at copyright strikers.
Ow. He doesn't own conspiracy
That
theories.
doesn't stop other people. Anyway, that's my conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I mean, that's not yours. That's something you've seen.
Oh right,
that's flat
That's
Earth.
flat Earth. That's conspiracy theory.
You're not a flat. You can't come out and say I'm an astrophysicist and I believe the Earth is flat.
No, I don't. No.
You obviously don't. So we had Sid Meier's Civilization 6 expansion Rise and Fall, and it got mixed reviews. Basically, we said we'd talk about this quickly.
I've looked into it a little bit more.
Right.
Apparently. So the new systems have added apparently makes it like really emphasizes or exacerbates how bad the AI is in Civ 6.
Yeah.
Which is, in my opinion, as bad as Civ 5. However, there's more personality stuff and more AI unique stuff. Basically, you need to move it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Transformative content, so we don't get flagged by YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's the majority. Like some people don't think it's worth it. I personally think the features are worth it. Obviously, I haven't played it, but from what I see, that it looks like the features are worth it. Obviously, my final thoughts would be if I ever buy it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. The majority of people are like, this
thing,
fucks up the AI
even more. The thing about
more.
Civ expansions, they come in twos, usually. Like Brave New World and
but normally
Gods and Kings.
Normally the first one fixes makes the game better, and people are saying that this doesn't do it. But in my opinion, this game, I guess, Civ 6 is like massively unique compared to Civ 5.
It's out now if you want to try it. We haven't played it, so we're just telling you. You know, it's got mixed reviews. Some people like the changes. Some people say it doesn't do enough.
No, I haven't seen enough.
Look into your favourite person who's played it and reviewed it.
I haven't seen enough like independent stuff of like people playing it and stuff. So
we'll move on to Martin's topic. We already have it set up, but Martin wanted us to talk about this. So a bunch of Warcraft 3 players were invited to an offline event by Blizzard. So there's an invitational Warcraft 3 event. They've suddenly been obtaining US visas for a secret Blizzard event. Fans are speculating that a major Warcraft 3 announcement is coming soon. According to fan site Good Game RU, the Russian pro Warcraft 3 players Happy and Hawk were in Serbia for the last couple of days attempting to earn a US visa. So we've got this rumour that also a Ukrainian Warcraft 3 player, Foggy, was spotted at the US consulate in Kiev last week, having a chick in Kiev. And
I believe that's where they come from.
Do they actually?
I don't know.
According to a German forum, read more. From what Happy has told Good Game RU, there'll be a private event in the US by the end of the month. So this is reported on by Wowhead. So there's kind of a rumour / speculation. Martin's sending me a link. Hang on. We're going to talk about the Twitch community guidelines as well.
Stop reading our notes.
We'll also be talking about the Twitch community guidelines because tomorrow, after this podcast...
We can't make jokes about autism.
Maybe we can. I don't know.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's kind of vague. Yeah.
Nobody knows the rules and we don't know how Twitch is going to enforce them.
They're doing a YouTube.
But we will be talking about Twitch community guidelines and going over them and how this will affect the podcast. I doubt it will because we are quite uncontroversial. And we are we don't have any sexual content.
No, we don't normally make jokes about... No.
So based on this rumour, I'm going to say Warcraft 4 confirmed, Warcraft 3 HD confirmed.
Warcraft 4?
Yeah. Because apparently they were looking for programmers for like a mobile RTS. People were like, they're porting like Warcraft 3/Warcraft 4 onto like the mobile phones.
Or a tablet.
And there's also been like rumours that there's been like job listings for people to make like a battle royale shooter.
Oh yeah, I
for
thought
Blizzard
about that
as well.
Yeah.
So they're like, they've got a couple of games. Martin's telling us. Okay, they've pushed back the date. People are confused. Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, we'll talk.
March 5th.
We'll talk about that once we finish talking about this stuff. Then, I was allowed to hint at the end. Okay, I completely forgotten my train of thought now because Martin's distracted.
There's mobile stuff and porting it to.
Yeah, so basically, there's a rumour that there's going to be a big Warcraft 3 event. We know that that's probably going to happen. Whether they'll announce a game, I doubt that they will announce a game, a random event, instead of like BlizzCon. But there's a chance they might, tease something. I still have Transformative Peter on the screen, I just realised. Goodbye.
It wasn't in the way of anything, it's fine.
So we'll talk about the old Twitch community terms of service, and then we'll talk about this update that Martin's very kindly sent. But a Twitter post and a massive picture of Forsen. I'm so glad that it wasn't something else because people have been banned on Twitch because of people opening Twitter on stream and then people replying with sexual content, not safe for work stuff. But I'll take a giant picture of Forsen's face.
I don't think that's safe for work, to be honest with you, Joe.
I don't want to scroll down, but
you don't know what that
so basically,
that got.
We got these new Twitch community guideline update. I need to get rid of this picture of the flat earth on my other screen so I can read my notes.
It's converting you over time.
So basically there's a terms of service update cracking down on sexual content. So this is clearly a reply to overly sexualized IRL streamers, people streaming in their desktop, twerking for bits and stuff like that.
Is that what it's called?
They're doing stuff like that because it's like there's a distinction. It's like you can't twerk for bits, but you can twerk for donations. Like there's really like stupid rules. Like, and they've been cracking down on people who've been linking to lewd Patreons. So people will have like a Twitch stream, and in the description they'll have like a link to a Patreon where they'll be like selling basically nude pictures in the Patreon, and then they'll be using their Twitch to advertise that. Basically.
Oh right, okay.
So they've already cut down on that. Where they're saying you can't advertise not safe for work content in your Twitch description, basically, or advertise it on Twitch. And they're trying to cut down on basically sexual content. They don't want, these people selling that they're lewds through Twitch. They know a lot of kids watch Twitch. They also understand that there's maybe some people who want this, but at the moment they can't differentiate between someone who wants, an adult viewer who wants to see that and a kid who's going to look at this.
It's like the same problem that YouTube has. There's no rating system for the end user to like say, oh, this has been rated. You can't rate like content that's coming out so quickly, so it's kind of an issue.
Just so thanks for the but yeah, so then the next one that everyone was getting a bit confused about was the harassment one.
Yes, that's one that really confused me.
So the anti-harassment and hateful conduct policies, they basically said they're like completely strengthening their stance on anti-harassment to a point where if you do anything they deem hateful, it can result in an immediate indefinite suspension. So you could get instantly permabanned. And they said additionally and this is the kind of scary part, which I understand why they want to do, but could also be misconstrued, was that they are now consider variable, hateful, or harassing conduct that takes place off Twitch when making moderation decisions that actions that occur on Twitch. If you use other services to direct hate harassment towards someone on Twitch, we will consider it a violation of Twitch policies.
It makes sense because in the same way, like if you're using Twitch to advertise like lewd Patreons, it's kind of the same thing. If you're using Twitch to get a community and then you then use that community somewhere else to then
go and harass people.
Yeah, I understand why they want to get rid of that.
We saw,
however, it can be easily abused.
Like we've seen there was a Taiwanese IRL streamer like CJ Ride. He was getting like harassed by like a big Taiwanese streamer. It was like this whole drama over the easy emote because they were like spamming easy, which is like a picture of Pepe the Frog in sunglasses.
Yeah,
and everyone was thinking, they're saying Taiwanese girls are easy, and then they were posting on like they have this massive Facebook group, and they're posting like let's hate all these videos and stuff. And then CJ Ride got banned after getting harassed by this guy, and everyone was like, what the hell's happening? This guy's like brigading all of his fans on other social media to attack this guy. Are you going to do something about this? Because he's like a big streamer in Taiwan.
Yeah. And
like Asia's like a huge market for like live streaming. So that was interesting. So I think that might be like they obviously don't want you to like go on Twitter and say, hey, I know that Twitch can't do anything about it if I'm not doing a live stream about harassing other partners, because it literally says in the partner contract on Twitch, you can't harass other partners.
No.
So don't like talk shit about them. Like on YouTube, it's a completely different system because there's like people making fucking diss tracks about other YouTube partners.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I think YouTube deals with it slightly better, but it's
YouTube's
still a
kind
bit
of like
of a shit
Wild
show.
West. Like I saw recently, like this guy was doing like a live stream. He was like, "I'm gonna kill this guy. I want to kill him," and then YouTube actually like responded to it and said, "Thanks for bringing this to." I think it was actually fucking Keemstar who like posted it, and Team YouTube replied like, "Thanks for bringing this to our attention. We'll make sure this guy gets taken down."
Okay.
I'm not following Keemstar. It's
No.
I'm following Team YouTube. So if YouTube replies to Keemstar, I can see the tweet.
To be fair to Keemstar, he doesn't seem to be a complete asshole at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'll give him. Again, I don't follow him either, but I keep seeing him do good stuff.
Tones.t 2018.
Doesn't seem
Keemstar's a good guy.
No, Tones.t 2018 doesn't seem like a complete asshole.
Just quote him.
Well, you were the one that said it, not me, but sure.
I didn't say anything about Keemstar. Who is not a Twitch. I think he's banned on Twitch.
I think he is banned on Twitch.
He's banned on Twitch again because they actually paid him to stream on Twitch for a little bit to promote the service.
Yeah, and then he got banned.
No, I think he might still stream on Twitch. I don't know.
Oh wait, no, he might have been unbanned. Actually, you're right. I can't remember what happened there. Yeah,
I don't.
We don't follow him, so.
Anyway, going off topic. But this could also be used if you were like, if you appeared on like someone else's stream who was banned. Say, for example, you went on like Ice Poseidon's YouTube stream and you said something, and then Twitch was watching that, and they were like, "Well, Mountain Spy, hi Keemstar." Yeah. Hi, Keemstar. But they were saying like if you misconstrued this and say you went on like if you went onto like Ice Poseidon stream and you said something that you wouldn't consider to be harassment or something, but Twitch was like, well, we kind of want to get rid of this guy on our platform because we kind of see that these two people have similar audiences and we want to try and get rid of that community of people.
Yeah,
that could be kind of interesting. We talked about
the big potential misuse. And...
we talked about last week. Like Overwatch was like, we're going to ban you before you the precogs. Like we're going
it's not quite that bad.
We're going to ban you before you get reported by looking at social media. If this comes to a point where it's if you say on Twitter like a political opinion and Twitch doesn't agree with that political opinion, will they ban you on Twitch for that?
Shouldn't be able to.
They shouldn't be able to.
But unfortunately, the laws aren't that great for that either. So
did he get? I don't know if Keemstar's banned.
We don't follow. We're speculating completely.
Is Keemstar banned on?
It says Keemstar married.
Is Keemstar?
I mean, we're interested, Keemstar.
Keemstar banned as a Twitch partner after. Oh, he made a video on Dr. Disrespect and got banned, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll just type Keemstar Twitch because I think he streams off his PS4. Like he streams Fortnite.
Does he? Okay. How do you know this though? Oh, okay. I guess he does.
Yeah, Keemstar's not banned.
Wait, no.
Maybe.
The last thing was December 6th.
Yeah, but if you can go to his channel, he's not banned.
Oh, okay.
But this guy isn't partnered. I don't know. Basically, if you want to know if Keemstar's banned, this isn't the place to come. We're talking about Twitch community terms of service.
2015 he was banned.
Yeah, he was. This isn't the Keemstar show.
It could be.
No.
We could change everything from Peter to Keemstar.
Anyway, so basically, it's kind of a worrying trend. So basically, after reading this, I was like, this is kind of worrying, but luckily my good friend Martin is in the chat and he was able to link me this update that was posted today. The day before the changes is meant to go through tomorrow. That's why I was trying to talk about it now. Apparently, they said, thanks for all your insightful feedback on our new community guidelines. It's important that they're clear to everyone and we need to better explain some sections. So we're pushing back enforcement to start March 5th. Release an updated FAQ before then. Because it was getting to a point where it's good I got a picture of Forsen there, but Forsen was saying this thing's going through in a couple of days. And they're saying, I have to control my community when they break the rules. But he's talking to the Twitch partners and he's saying, I don't know what the rules are. You haven't been clear enough like what the rules are. So I don't know if my community's breaking the rules because I don't know the rules. So apparently they're going to reinforce what the rules are, frequently asked questions, and they're pushing this back to March 5th. So no more Monka S in the chat for people getting banned. It might happen March 5th. We just don't know enough about this, honestly.
No.
It's pure I was going to speculate and then be like, well, tomorrow we'll see and we'll talk about it next podcast. But I think this isn't going through in the next podcast, so we'll have to wait longer.
Yeah, I hope they're actually
like turns out.
Right in full what guidelines are, like really specifically. Otherwise, it's still going to be a confusing mess. Which is what YouTube is like. You don't know the rules. All you do is like poke the bear and see if that was bad or not.
Well, speaking of rules getting updated, we now have YouTube recently actually heavily punished Logan Paul. It's updated its strike system now, so you can be removed from Google Preferred, which Logan Paul was before, but he's also been temporarily demonetized all of the videos on his channel, and you can also be removed from YouTube recommendations. They're trying to crack down on people they don't want on YouTube who are abusing the system.
Interesting that they have complete control on if they get recommended through the algorithm or not. They get blacklisted from the algorithm.
They always did.
Yeah, I know, but they never said it out loud before, but now we know. 100%. It makes sense that they always did, admittedly, but...
This is a conspiracy theory.
Oh, you got a conspiracy theory.
YouTube controls who goes in the trending.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like,
there is no bot that goes, oh, this is a popular video.
No, I think that does happen. But then YouTube looks and goes, because like iDub stuff always goes...
iDubbbz goes into trending and then gets removed from trending.
So obviously there is an automated system to put it there, and then YouTube's like, no, blacklist it from the trending. Every time.
But yeah, so basically what they're doing now is that if you step out of line, like if you're like Logan Paul, you upload a vlog of a dead person for whatever reason, or you tase a dead rat, and you think that's okay content to put up on YouTube.
According to the guy that comes to defend Logan Paul, he's just trying to resuscitate the rat.
Okay, he's trying to defib him.
With something that is not designed to do that, on especially someone who's dead.
But if you're going to fuck about with it, you're going to have like Peter calling you a horrible person for abusing dead animals or showing dead bodies on YouTube.
I thought you meant like Peter Molyneux was just going to call up and the organisation Peter.
I'm sure Peter Molyneux doesn't enjoy dead bodies.
No, but I can imagine he calls up Logan Paul.
Yeah, that's it.
I just have this image of Peter working at Peter.
But if you think that you can't get punished. Breaking the rules.
Before this, it was like, oh, he's like a Disney kid. Is he a Disney? He was a Disney kid.
No, that was Jake. Jake was like a Disney.
I thought
kid.
Logan came from that background as well.
He appeared in like one episode.
Oh, okay.
I think Jake was like he was on. It was like a show called Bizarre.
Well, either way, it's like the same sort of like.
And then Disney like cut ties with him after he got on like the news for terrorizing people in LA.
Oh, okay.
The Paul brothers. Dab on the haters.
But either way, they're kind of like that sort of level though. And like before this, YouTube was like, it's fine. Well, they didn't say that, but like
they're kind of like just imagine them as like a really evil Mario Brothers.
Like
I don't know what they're just brothers.
Wario.
Yeah. Just how I imagine them. But basically,
no, that works. Wario. Which one's Wario though?
Wario.
Which one's Waluigi?
But basically, if you're uploading videos of dead bodies, ISIS executions, YouTube,
you get pulled from the algorithm.
YouTube will pull you from the ads. They will, temporarily demonetize your channel.
I think the biggest
your ability to earn revenue. So that stuff like super chat, live streaming, which was like a way people are getting around demonetization.
The biggest one is the video recommendation one though, because it won't even get shared by the algorithm. Yeah. That's crazy.
And like video recommendations is like a massive part of views. And even then, like I think H3H was complaining like his video wasn't showing in sub boxes.
Yeah. So
there was like no way to see where the video was.
So in terms of it, when it actually like it's not like a false positive, it's like a true positive. Like it's a good system, but obviously the detection of it's a little bit iffy. But
it's nice to see that YouTube is doing something against bad partners, bad
actors.
Yeah, bad actors. And hopefully this won't be used as a weapon to punish people who are actually following the rules. Because we already know there's a massive problem with demonetization and videos not already appearing in video recommendations and stuff. So I do like that so far in 2018 YouTube's actually put out a lot of communication and said what they're going to do.
They seem to be trying.
Yeah,
I'll give them that.
But it's like Twitch, we'll have to see how this actually plays out in the next couple of months.
And if there's any hidden stuff they haven't told us, because that's what YouTube likes to do.
Okay, so the next topic is from Ars Technica, and you may or may not know this, because it annoyed me every time I go on it now, but the internet is in outrage after Google has removed the View Image button from the Google Images. If you go into Google Images now and you look up any image, you can't click View Image and go directly to the image.
I didn't realise it until I was like, wait, what? Why is this gone?
I clicked on it and it was like, View Saved. And I was like, well, I don't want to save this. I want to view the image.
Yeah.
But basically, Google was getting sued by Getty. It was like for antitrust charges in the EU. Because they were basically scraping the host website and they were just going straight to the image, and then you didn't have to go to the host.
No.
So you would get the image, you click View Image, and you go straight to the image, and you wouldn't ever have to go on the website, which they were saying was an issue. So they've partnered up with Getty, and it's withdrew the View Image button from Google, and they've dropped the charges against Google now, basically. So basically, they're getting sued for having this, and now you can't have View Images again, apart from the people who've invented the open source browsing extension Make Google Images Search Great Again, where you can restore the View Image button. And
because as I was saying before you brought this button, I was like, surely every website has is the source is open to the browser. You can click a button like Firefox or Chrome to see the source, and the images is saved in the
it's
program form.
It's cached.
Yeah, even on YouTube videos, if say you're listening to a piece of music and have like the album work there, and it's the whole video is just that one image, you can actually pull that image from the video itself.
Yeah,
it's legitimately saved as an image.
You can pull thumbnails.
As well. Yeah. If you go to the source, you can search just Control F on that image, and you can find it.
So we're joking about Ask Jeeves earlier in the intro joke.
There was a reason.
There's no Google Images on Ask Jeeves. We didn't know that. I didn't know it existed.
I didn't even think about it until today.
But apparently, if you don't want to use Google anymore because you don't want to use this extension and you want to view images, you can use Bing and you can use DuckDuckGo, which I didn't know existed until Tony said, "Oh yeah, isn't that thing that does that thing?"
It's technically, I swear, it's technically like a charity or a non-profit organization at least that really
apparently
doesn't
their big thing is we don't track your cookies and don't tailor ads to you, and we'll keep your private browsing private. We don't keep tabs on you and sell it to companies to get better.
But in my experience, I'm not big. I don't care too much about the tracking information and stuff. I understand why people do, but I don't care, and I don't like the results it gave. Wasn't that useful to me. compared to Google's, but that's what you want. That's going.
I'm saying he'll never change from Google Images. Well, you're gonna have to get the Google Images great again add-on.
If extensions aren't that hard to use on like Chrome or anything, so
yeah. If you want your view image button, you'll have to get this add-on. On the Chrome store, it's on GitHub, so you can just do it on whatever. But I'll download it. I'll give a review next week on the make Google image search great again.
I'll
button.
also review it. Can we just rename it to the Trump?
No, that's too political. It's not. Is it March 5th yet?
That's not. It's not harassment. It's just being political.
No, we're not political on the podcast.
I just want to build a wall.
On Minecraft.
on
Minecraft. I just want to build a wall to keep out the creepers.
And the testificates.
Yeah. Anyway, so the next topic.
Weird Squidwards.
We'll move on now to... Do you remember they were making a System Shock remaster? This was like a fan creation. They get a massive Kickstarter.
And we talked about it.
It was 21,625 backers pledged $1.3 million to bring it to life. So... The people who made System Shock were making they were like making like a kind of like a modern day system where they were kind of bumping up a little bit. But this is the full remake. They're completely remaking the game from scratch to a modern day standard. And basically what they've said is they put the entire project on hiatus, which is not a good sign when you're a Kickstarter backer. But basically they've said sometimes you need to take a step back in order to take 2 steps forward. This is an update from the CEO of Night Dive Studios, the guy behind the System Shock complete remake.
So this is exactly the same thing that the Mandate said, though. Like in March last year, they said like we're stopping for a little bit, and they haven't done anything since. So
basically, they're saying that they lost their focus, and then the vision of what they want has begun to change. And then they moved from a remaster to a completely new game. And they've changed. Originally, they started in Unity. They've moved to Unreal. Right. And they said that was a good choice. We liked that we did that. And with the Switch, we began envisioning doing more, but straying from the core concepts of the original title. So they said basically like they're trying to make a faithful remake, like a complete new remake of the game, but kind of keeping the System Shock to it, but they start making their own game.
Why are you going hiatus for that?
But that's not what Kickstarters want. No. That's what they say. But basically what they're saying is we started making our own game, but
by accident.
But Kickstarters were paying for a complete from scratch remaster of System Shock, basically.
But shouldn't they finish the System Shock first, though? From like a cynical business, people like supporting the backers.
But I don't know how they're going to stop that. Basically, they said we're putting it on a hiatus so we can get the vision back on path to stop making our own game and start making the System Shock remaster. But they said it's going to be on hiatus until this is fixed. So we got like no date. We have no idea when it's going to happen. There's one guy saying, so let's over the comments. Someone said, I've backed plenty of Kickstarter projects that ultimately died and it's part of the platform. However, this is the first one I can think of that I'm well and truly disappointed. The Unity demo was extremely promising and left me feeling they just need to build a ton of levels and polish a few mechanics. Now that money is gone, both from me and from Night Dive, we'll never see this game. So I think people have already given up on it. I think they've taken the hiatus thing as like kind of their way of backing out.
This is what every one that's died starts with this. Like, we'll go on hiatus, and then they never come back.
I forgot to tweet, didn't I? I was in the middle of putting out a tweet of the podcast. Good shit. There we go. I just put good shit on Twitter. Anyway, what are you saying? Every Kickstarter.
Oh right, yeah.
They slowly kind of build down hype by going, we're going on a break. We couldn't do what we thought we were going to do. Please let's get the money. We're going to Barbados.
Whenever people want to stop, they always either they believe it themselves, they want people to believe it as well. I don't know. But I was saying the Mandate that we did cover, like their last statement was, "Oh, we're gonna go on hiatus, but we'll come back."
Yeah.
And as far as I know, all the other Kickstarters are like that as well.
Let's not forget the greatest scammers in Kickstarter history, the Yogscraft.
Yeah, that's true. But no, that's a bit different because someone said someone stole the money. Then another one was like, they never gave us the money, and they're like, we gave you the money. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there.
Because people forget about, what was it called, Yog Adventures?
Yeah, it was Yog Adventures.
Like, there's videos on how it was like a massive scam. Basically.
It was one of the first. Well, no one knows like where the money went. Like no one understands where the money went. Like legitimately.
They were like, we're gonna make Minecraft 2, and I'm like, you're not Notch. Nice try.
So they basically like it's like I'm not saying the development team itself was new, but like the developers like had done stuff before.
I have way more respect for Kickstarter projects that come out and are bad than I do for ones that never exist. Like I would rather there be a Mighty Number 9 than there be a Yog Adventures that just doesn't
I'd
exist.
rather that everything like if truly that mandate is never going to come out, right? I wish they just uploading this is not done. This is what we've got. Like put steps in to make it open source.
Are going to be more pissed off if they just keep saying it's on permanent hiatus and they just kind of stop making it, or will they be more pissed off if they release like their own game under the System Shock name? Everyone's gonna be like, this is not System Shock. I don't want to play this.
Well, again, you'd rather have something than nothing, right?
Yeah, I think I'd rather. I think if what they're saying is true, I think I would rather have their own game in the System Shock style than nothing.
Yeah, I'd rather have something than nothing. I don't know what the vast majority of people are.
I don't ever kickstart things. I generally don't. I try not to purchase things in early access because I know stuff like this can happen. And I'm not willing to put money down on something that may never exist.
Well, for things in early access, my stance has always been: if you want to play it now, fine. If not,
my stance in early access is if it's in a good place in early access, then I'll.
Well, I put, like if you're going to put money into something and you don't like into early access stuff and it's not already where you want it to be, then treat it like Kickstarter. You might lose that money.
Yeah.
But I think most games I bought in early access, I'm like, I want to play it now. I don't care about if it doesn't. Technically ever come out of it. I don't care about that because I know Toby was like, "Oh, that concerns me." It's like, not really. Just look at it now. If it's worth playing now, then buy it and play it now.
Yeah.
If it never comes out, well, you didn't lose anything because you bought what you wanted.
What happened to Psychonauts 2? That's something Dave asked me about, and I was like, actually,
wait, was that on
the second episode of the podcast ever? We talk about the Kickstarter of Psychonauts 2. Which was 2 years ago, and I don't think anything's come out for that yet. Still, because like Tim Schafer he's on like the board of the Kickstarter website it was on.
Because on Indiegogo, not Kickstarter, right? Or
it was
something
like
that. It wasn't Indiegogo. It was another one that he was on the board of. We said it was shady then. Apparently, it's using Unreal 4 engine, though.
Psychonauts 2 will be a third-person platform game. It's like. Yeah, but where is the game? I'll just see if I can read what.
What's
So he did that Broken Age game on Kickstarter, which was like was it Elijah Woods that was in it, and it was like a point-and-click adventure.
Yeah, which was like millions and millions, and it just looked like it was 2,000.
I'll just type Kickstarter. It'll probably correct me. It was Fig.
Oh, Fig.
Yeah.
No one uses Fig.
So it was like this Fig thing.
You get all the money regardless, right?
And they were like, we need 3.3 million. They got 3.8 million. And I think we still don't know that much about it.
Is there an update section? There was an update like tab, wasn't there?
Update. The last one was the 21st of December.
Too long ago.
What does it say? Just some short footage. They do some videos, so maybe it's still coming, but I'm still not 100% sure of the transparency.
Fig, we don't like Fig.
Hang on, Martin's put a comment. Double Fine has originally planned of a 2018 release for the title, but announced in December 2007 that with the game now in full development and their planned roadmap towards release content, they do not expect to release the game until at least 2019. So we're looking for a kind of 2019 release for there'll be like a 4-year development. I think came out around 2015. So yeah, I hope this all goes well because we talked about
in January 2016.
In the second episode of the podcast, we talk about how Tim Schafer is on the board of directors of the website Fig, which is like a Kickstarter competitor basically. So
but it was like but it had like other policies, like you get the money regardless if it succeeded or not. It has
so
some
we're
other
just wondering
shady
about
stuff.
the transparency
Yeah.
of the entire project, basically. Anyway, we'll move on to the next topic, which is Telltale Games, and they said they're hiring to expand a repertoire of innovative mechanics and gameplay. So they actually want to expand on the choices matter thing. Do you think could the changing of mechanics, could this be the end of the Telltale illusion of choice that we have? Do you think?
Why can't they just do a BioWare and actually add like lots of like actual looping back choices that actually make effects? I know that's way more work and like ridiculously more.
But that's like more dialogue choices.
Yes. Well, more dialogue choices that actually have an effect in world that lead to other dialogue choices. But yeah, there is more dialogue you have to do.
But isn't the BioWare one more like different lines instead of completely changing the direction of the story?
No,
you're kind of in BioWare, you're kind of going down the same path, and you can kind of different characters die and different characters survive, and it's kind of similar to the Telltale one in some ways. And then you get to the end, and it's like choose red, green, or blue. None of your choices matter.
Yeah.
In number 3.
The only reason I guess with Mass Effect we didn't know that because there was no like end result that you could change until the end.
Choices matter.
I don't know. Personally, for me, like yes, like the end point should. Or, if you're gonna do like choices matter, like the end should also change.
I would hire someone not to upload videos of ambassadors getting executed into your games like they did for Batman.
Oh yeah, stock.
Yeah, a stock image of an ambassador being assassinated is probably something you don't want to put in your main game. Anyway, go on.
That's crazy. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Right. I'm okay. Like as you said, like this character dies because that's still like choices matter to some degree, right? Because then they can't have any input into anything, and they like especially in Mass Effect, like you can't have them have input in scenes,
right?
And that's to me fine for choices matter. But that's like a lesser version of choices matter. In the end, you still need multiple endings, and which Mass Effect nor Telltale games really have. But I would rather they just kind of just put more money into that, really. Unless they also want something else to make it less than just more than a point and click. I don't know.
Well, they've said going into 2019, they've revealed that they're working on a new IP, so that'll be brand new for the Telltale, and some new gameplay as well. So
maybe
the next couple of years they're going to be trying to expand on the Telltale gameplay of choices.
Well, I hope they put more effort into the choices matter and don't make it this meme of it doesn't matter. Because I personally
Telltale
really like...
Illusion's really good when you play your first game and you have no idea that the choices don't matter.
Because in my opinion, Mass Effect's choices matter things still are effective. Obviously doesn't have an effect on the end point or the storyline at all. But I do like the fact that it has these micro ripples where it's just like, oh, you've lost this character because you fucked up.
Well, they've said that the position, the gameplay design, will focus mainly on the polish of the new player abilities and game systems.
Yeah.
And they're saying as well they want to be able to work in Unity. Previous Telltale games have not been in Unity. They've been in their own proprietary engine called the Telltale Tool. So switching to the Unity engine could suggest towards a better 3D games.
Yeah, more.
What it's saying in this article.
You can get away with more action and more fast-paced gameplay as well with Unity. Interesting. I don't know. I do.
And they're also saying like the emphasis on player experience and traditional game feedback control, so mini games, action beats, inventory, and role-playing systems. They might be adding more than just point and click. They might be adding more kind of mini games to keep you interested in the game and adding more mechanics to the actual way of telling the story.
Yeah. I just hope that the choices will actually matter. Is what I want.
So it could suggest they're moving away from point and click, which would be
that seems to be what they're
doing.
Because I wouldn't say Unity is great for point and click. I don't know. Then again, you can do anything with Unity, right?
Yeah. Anyway, next topic is deepfakes. So I've got a picture here of Nicolas Cage because some of the images of deepfakes are kind of risque. I don't know if they're safe for Twitch. I don't think they're safe for YouTube.
I think this is pretty risque.
But people have been using the fake app to put Nicolas Cage's face on various films. So I think this is fine picture to have to talk about it. But basically, what happened recently was the deepfakes subreddit was banned from Reddit. So all deepfakes, they recently updated their global admin rules of involuntary pornography, which includes deepfakes. So if you Photoshop somebody's face onto porn through a computer AI, then that counts as putting someone to involuntary pornography, and that's not allowed on it. So it's banned from Reddit, it's been banned from Pornhub, it's been banned from GIFCAT, it's been banned from all these websites, and basically there's like this huge craze of AI generated porn that's basically being banned everywhere because you're not getting the consent from the people that you're plastering the faces onto each other. And I think there's like huge pushback from the industry as well. They're like stealing like porn videos without like copyright as well.
Which has always been the problem.
But yeah, will we see the end to Nick Cage's face being on other things? No.
There's just going to be another site that come up, I guess. But as you say, it does seem to be a really
still
weird
talking about
craze.
Telltale. He said you might get your actual gameplay instead of linear cart ride of cutscenes, QuickTime events.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that as well.
I don't like point-and-click adventures, so I would be very much up for a change to Telltale games, making them more like action adventure.
Yeah, games. I'm okay with the point-and-click stuff that they have because like you point-and-click to the next cutscene. Basically, I'm fine with that. But yeah, it would be nice to have like more varied, normal gameplay that then has choices that matter. That'd be kind of cool.
Next topic, I think we're coming to the end. It's Valve. So apparently Valve's filed a patent today because they've nearly solved the screen door effect problem in VR. So they've filed a patent to kind of solve this effect that was affecting a lot of people with a screen door effect when you were wearing like the Vive headset, which is like a big problem with VR. And it seems like with this patent they may have fixed it, so we may be getting a
Vive
2. I mean, the Vive Pro is still coming, right? So I don't think it'll be in that.
No, I guess not. Do you think if Duncan asks, you got a patent for that?
You got a patent for that? Duncan Valentine. Are you talking about Dragon's Den?
Yeah, I'm talking about Dragon's Den. Valve can go, yes.
You got a patent for that. If you don't know, Dragon's Den is like a Shark Tank show. It's like a entrepreneur show. You come and you give them an idea, and there's always Duncan Valentine who comes and goes, you
got a patent for that.
You got a patent for that. Yeah, you make sure your idea is patented, so no one else can steal it.
Our joke has always been, you say yes, he's like, for that reason I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm ready to steal that idea.
I want 10% of your company for £50,000.
I want 100% of your company for $2 a fish and chips.
Cheap as jet. But yeah, if they've done this, that'll be really cool. I just thought it was interesting they filed a patent for it. Yeah. We've seen a lot of people getting upset about patents recently with matchmaking systems.
Well, this isn't a matchmaking patent. It's a good patent.
This is a patent for good.
What are they gonna do with the patent though? Like just so they control it, or
so if they release a Vive with this technology and somebody releases like an Oculus with this technology, then they go, "Whoa, you stole that! That's patented."
Or you have to license it basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the final topic of this week is there's a new and improved Steam store wishlist,
which we can look at.
We've rolled out an update giving you control over your Steam wishlist. The updates add more filtering and sorting options, so there's more relevant information such as early access, state, the review score, and to cart buttons when available. Below we'll go into a bit more detail. So yeah, there's a brand new wish list basically that looks really cool. It's got more of an emphasis on actually showing you not just a picture of the game, but like its tags, what it works on, how much it costs, if you want to purchase it off your wish list. I really like this change. It's a lot easier to browse.
Can we see it in action?
We can see it on Tony's wish
exactly.
list.
Because I haven't been able to use it. I will say this before we get to it. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Was it the day before as well? It was rolled out. I can't remember when was this.
When did they add it? It was 15th of February.
Yeah, so the day before as well. I wasn't able to use it. It was just like it just went to a white screen and it was completely blank.
Well, Tony, here's the brand new wish list.
So does it work on mine? So this is mine.
Yeah, and I've sorted it by date added. So the most recent game you added was Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Have you noticed I added an actual custom tag to the address bar? Actually says Thames Adate now.
Does it?
Yeah, I didn't realize you could do that, and I was like, oh, okay. So what order is in at the moment?
This is date
They added, okay. So this is
the last
normal...
game you added was the Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yes, I did that yesterday. It looks great.
You want to talk about this?
I don't know much about it, but yeah, I'll talk about it.
Because I've actually looked at this. It looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Like, it's also like
I had it on my wishlist until it came out, and then I've gone from not interested after seeing kind of.
Well, no, I wouldn't say this is for you at all. Why was it on your wishlist before then? Like, what?
It looked interesting.
Okay. Yeah, it's just Michael said. Sorry, Scorn Retort said that this. Like I described like, what it was, like just reading off opinions. Like it sounds like a Fable. It's like okay.
Martin said he saw it when it was on Kickstarter 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's been in development a long time. Like I know people have been waiting for this game.
It looks like a great game.
Yeah.
It's my kind of thing. Like,
but I've
really
seen like a lot of gameplay from like people playing it on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea that the one thing that really I like the idea of is if it's not like Skyrim. So you don't go into it and it's like you are the Dragonborn, you're the most important person in the world. This is like you're literally like a peasant in this game.
You should have to earn being a Dragonborn.
In this game you're like a peasant and it's like you're gonna eat shit and you're gonna deal with it. Like I was reading about a quest and it's like this nobleman wants you to come and run across the country. He wants you to come across the country. It's like, okay, can you lend me a horse? It's like, no, you're a peasant. Just run alongside me. So you have to like you have to run like across the country alongside this guy.
That's amazing. I love that.
And then
that's so cool.
I think eventually when if you skip through enough dialogue, then you'll like fast travel running alongside this guy. But it's like in this game, no one's gonna be like, oh, you're the chosen one. Of course you can do this. It's gonna be like, you're a fucking peasant.
In the defense of Skyrim,
we're not talking about Skyrim. No.
Wait, I'm shitting on it. Don't worry.
Okay.
In the defense of Skyrim, Vercomer's defense, you become like you're the Dragonborn, right? You can kill Alduin. You can become the leader of every single faction, and they'll still ask you to like, oh, can you send this letter over to my aunt? You're like, who do you think I am?
You are the Dragonborn, head of all the guilds. Now send this letter.
Can you deliver this knife to my son, please?
Yeah, I've not got much else on. Yeah, but Martin said he'd rather wait for Mountain and Blade Bannerlord than play this game.
Yeah, I'm not. I like. Okay, I've never played Mountain Blade. I've watched some of old Mountain Blade. I understand why people like Mountain Blade, but it's not for me to play. I don't think. With this, I do want to play.
I just thought the world looked kind of interesting.
Yeah, I like the world.
The thing is, I've seen like quite a few bugs in the game.
There's always going to be bugs. I don't know.
I don't like that. There's like a star blocking pattern that looked too complicated for me. Even though I do appreciate more advanced combat machines, you just
don't like how it's.
I'm kind of more like a Witcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of more of like an action RPG kind.
Doesn't
of
the Witcher technically have like a light block and a heavy block almost? Doesn't it? Or does it just have one block now? In the original Witcher, I think it was like two.
The original Witcher we don't talk about. Because
it's basically a point and click.
We don't talk about the awful combat mechanics of the original Witcher, but like I know 2 for sure was very much like ARPG.
But 2 was like you can see like it was heavily influenced from 1, but like done way better, and it's really nice combat system. Yeah, no, I agree. Like because like. I want more complicated systems.
Looking at this, I'm just like, I just want to play The Witcher, and then I'll go in The Witcher and I'll play Gwent, and I'm like, I just want to play Gwent.
That's fair. I want to play The Witcher 3. I have to play The Witcher 1.
Yeah, Martin says there's like loads of bugs in this game.
Oh, okay.
So be careful if you're buying this now because they haven't patched out all of the bugs.
I'm okay for bugs. It's a lot of money for me at the moment, but I do want to get this at some point.
Okay, we'll go on to the next game. Girls and Dungeons. What's this?
Oh yeah.
Is this safe for stream?
Actually, I don't think it is. I don't think the.
No, it's not.
Did that auto go through?
I think I have it set up to auto.
Oh, okay. That's a bit dangerous.
Stream avatars. What's this?
It's like a program. Like I saw, like it looked weird. I was like, I did.
I'm gonna click on this.
Click on this. Fine.
Stream avatars is a content creation tool for live video broadcasting that adds flares to your video viewers.
Yeah,
personalize and control their chosen avatars in various ways by typing commands into your stream's chat. What the fuck is this?
I personally don't want to use this at all, but I was like, this sounds really weird.
20% off in the Chinese New Year sale, which is on now, we should mention.
Yeah, Lunar New Year.
We said last week there was a rumour the Chinese New Year sale was coming thanks to Steam Direct leaking it.
And it was true.
It's true. It's the Chinese New Year, Year of the Dog.
There's nothing I really want to pick up in this sale, to be honest.
I'm gonna have to watch the video for this because
I
have no idea what does this do.
It might help you, but I still was confused.
Why'd you put it on your wish list if you have no idea what it does?
Look at it.
Are these people in your stream? Does it create like a little lobby for people in your stream?
I don't know.
What the fuck is going on? Are these people in her stream?
I don't know. I don't use Twitch, so I have no idea what I'm watching. So, if you can figure something out, please tell me. But I'm super interested in it, which is why it's on my wish list.
I think these are people in their stream.
So these are like levels that you can set people to.
Maybe. So that guy controls his character.
So it integrates with streams. That's cool. That makes sense. I thought it was just like
Twitch has like plugins now where you can like plug in various information into your stream.
That makes more sense than what I was thinking when I first watched this. Okay.
So now there's like a fucking lobby in your
stream. That's cool, actually. I've never used this, but you're being singled out. Is this weird or is this not weird?
That's just really strange.
Which is why it's on my wish list.
But you're not a live streamer. Are we gonna have this on the podcast?
Oh yeah.
You'll just walk.
I'll be a little guy on the live.
Oh look, it's Peter Molyneux XXX coming into the stream.
Do you think everyone's gonna name the avatar after Peter Molyneux?
Yeah,
and Keemstar.
We'll get this, and we'll have little Peter Molyneux walking around the screen. You know what's that webcam thing? I was thinking about this. I was thinking you could be in face rig.
Yeah, I know, but I've said this before. That what if it goes completely wrong? Because it has gone wrong before.
And we'll just have like a fucking.
This not on my wish list anymore.
You want this?
Oh, it is on my wish list. Okay,
because I saw like what was it? I saw like some fucking cartoons that you could be. There's like
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah. We'll just have me, and then we'll get the webcam for you as like some fucking random animal.
I could be Santa Claus.
There's like a bunch of anime ones on the fucking workshop that you could be. There's like 2D face rigs. I saw.
I didn't realize there's workshop support, to be honest with you.
No, because I was looking at it the other day because I was like, oh, Tony could use this if he wanted to do like face cam stuff.
How would that work with
show his face? I don't know. That's just.
You would have to give two cameras.
I was just like looking into it.
I really like the robot. Like I don't know if you've seen the robot image, but it just looks really cool. Is there a male version of the robot?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Is face risk going to be or? It is technically on my wish list, just not added recently. Yeah, they're all anime ones there, Joe. Can we search robot?
Robot. You are not allowed to upload not safe for work content onto the Steam workshops. I am trusting you guys out there that you have. Oh, you can be Ugandan Knuckles. You know the way.
Oh my god.
Fucking normie. Oh my god. You can. Oh no. Pepe hands. They've ruined it. Massan is calling. Oh, Mr. Destructor. Yeah. Do you know D-Way, by the way? Ha 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 ha. Yikes.
That's crazy.
Do you know D-Way? Yikes. But that could be you on the stream. You could be Ugandan Knuckles. And you could start clicking.
No, I get really annoying.
Could I be this guy? I want to be this guy. Is this a person?
I want to be the polar bear.
Sucks. Wow, I want to be this guy.
Wouldn't that be a deep fake though?
I don't know. You can be a polar bear.
With headphones, that's cool. No, I wanted a robot. It wasn't no robots when you search robot, really.
I typed robot and
that's crazy.
It's like fucking VR chat, isn't this? It's like a bunch of anime shit and then there's just some random fucking
I don't want to be an anime character.
You can be Steve from Minecraft!
I don't want to be Steve from Minecraft.
Why not?
Because only Direwolf has that skin at this point. I don't know if you know this, the default Minecraft skin is no longer Steve.
And
they're not?
No.
Pretty awesome.
Alex.
Who's Alex?
Using face
it's one that could be either gender.
Okay.
And it looks like Jeb.
Are you an Undertale fan?
I am.
Do you like random and funny things?
What's random and funny things?
You can be Morty.
I've never watched Rick and Morty, but I do like the look of it.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to be able to understand Rick and Morty.
I watched...
I'm shitposting so
hard. I watched
Xandir
instead.
Okay. Anyway.
I haven't watched any more of that, but I watched the second episode and it's fucking insane.
I think we need to end the podcast before I post too many.
So Face Rig was actually a.
It's on your wish list.
It's on my wish list. It's fine. Yeah.
It's the first time we've done Tony's wish list.
Can we go back to my wish list though before we end? Like my actual list of everything on my wish list, and look at the new things. Go to the top and look at the new.
Do you want me to do? I've just got date added. Do you want me to do someone else rank?
Well, show all types. So what does that mean? What can we do there?
Games, software, DLC videos that you have on your wish list, and you can filter on sale. Less than £4.
That's really cool.
Less than £7. Less than your Steam wallet balance. So you could only. I could go. I only want to purchase things that I could get with my Steam wallet.
Look at all these things you can buy.
Girls and Dungeons. It's going and it's all this anime shit. Wait, what's this? There's a genie in my Sesh consoles. We were just talking about fucking Rick and Morty. What is this? Wait, I think I saw Greek streaming this the other day. I'm not even kidding. Psychological horror. Why do you have this on your wish list?
It's hilarious.
This is shit posting the game.
Yes, it is.
They're he was playing a game like this.
It's so bad, it's good.
What was it called? What's the video games called?
What?
It's an acronym. It's VM games.
I've no idea. Oh, FMV?
FMV,
yes.
That's it. But he sat down and he was eating cereal, and on the video there was a picture of Ugandan knuckles, and it was do you know the way? And they were just sat next to each other going, do you know the way? Ha ha ha. I'm like, end it. Dark fidget spinner genie. Oh my god. Get this shit off your wish list, Tony.
No.
You need help.
No,
this is trash. I say anime is trash, this is the real trash. This is trash.
You're saying I should put more anime.
There's a kid dabbing in the background. What the fuck?
You didn't watch the whole trailer, but there was some great parts of it.
Wow, this is going to be great.
It's that level of bad.
But yeah, you can do stuff like that. You can see the shit that's on Tony's VR only, please. It's on Tony's wish list. Is there anything? Wait, is this VR?
What? This isn't VR, is it?
Oh, excludes. Oh wait, this is excluding anything that is VR only. Okay. I can only show things that are available on Mac. Stuff like that. Okay. I think that's purge this. Yeah, we're gonna purge the stream now because I really don't want to fucking go over any of this shit anymore. So the Pete Molydeux tweet for this week is a little gif of Milo. Deleted powerful scene from Project Milo where you had to break him some upsetting news to him. See Milo.
We sure crying. This isn't? Can we deepfake Project Milo onto someone else?
Yeah, I'd love that. I want to deepfake Peter Molyneux onto our podcast. Put him on my face.
Can we deepfake Milo's face onto Peter Molyneux?
Real-time Peter Molyneux's face onto my face, and I'll just do the podcast as Peter Molyneux.
We would need his permission to do that bit.
We'll get Peter Molyneux's permission to use his likeness, which is Peter Molyneux.
I'm not sure you're allowed to do that.
But
that doesn't count.
That is the end of the podcast. We are purging the stream of all those shit memes. So you can catch us and everything in between podcasts on YouTube. That says VidMe on it. Don't say anything. That should say Twitch. I forgot to change that. Twitch.tv/Scorn every 2 weeks. I'll keep updated in the box below when the next podcast will be. Twitter at Scorn2000. If you read below, there's a little fact about Peter Molyneux, as we do every week. It's about how Peter was a huge innovator in the video game industry, and he was one of the first developers who ever appeared on a magazine, which was huge for developers back in the day. He was a rock star basically back in the day. And the image you're seeing below, the original, the Baked Bean Fact / Peter Fact image that we use is taken from that magazine spread.
Yeah.
From back in the day.
Because back then,
magazine.
Everyone developed things with faceless basically, and then Peter was no, we're going to sell it.
I am the face of video games.
Yes.
Sir Peter Molyneux.
I mean, to be fair, he's got the face for it.
Yeah. But yeah. That's the end of the podcast. I'll play the outro music. Goodbye.
Bye.